Good heavens, would you look at the time? It's actually, according to the clock, it says it's 11:24 a.m. Eastern Time. But no, it's also time to mock Larry Elder, and it's also time to mock neoconservatives, because fuck them bitches. What's up, everybody? It's Zach the Celtics guy here, and I am back with another video, and I am here with another report of the week. And no, it's not your average report of the week episode where report of the week takes a bite of a chicken sandwich. No, my example of report of the week is to shit on people I can't fucking stand, and people who embarrass themselves and make complete and utter fucking asses of themselves, including my particular favorite group of people to fucking mock the shit out of is neocon assholes and right-wing assholes like Larry Elder. So for those of you who don't know, neocon fanatic moron Larry Elder has lost the California recall election to Gavin Newsom. Now, how do I feel about this? Now, here's the thing. It ain't no victory necessarily, because here's the double-edged sword to this. California has obscenely high tax rates. The cost of living is insane. There's all sorts of shit wrong with their system and whatnot. Gavin Newsom certainly is no alternative to Larry Elder, because he is definitely not, and that's no defense of him by any stretch of the imagination. But you know that you are bad when you lose to a neoliberal establishment person like Gavin Newsom in California. Yes, Larry Elder lost to Gavin Newsom. Not only did he lose to Gavin Newsom, he got fucking destroyed by Gavin Newsom. And it was hilarious to watch, because this dumb motherfucker, this dumb neocon, Bush Republican, dick-sucking motherfucker, lost to Gavin Newsom, and he was basically repeating the same Trump election fraud bullshit claims before the count of the vote was even called. So yes, Larry Elder was doing this. Larry Elder was screaming fraud before the election even happened. He wasn't even waiting to call the California recall election a fraud. He was just doing it. He was just saying that they're going to cheat me out. Oh, the Democrats, those blue Democrats, they're gonna make me lose. They're gonna this, they're gonna that. No, Larry Elder, you lost on your own, okay? You lost on your own because you are an establishment Republican, you are a neocon, you are a foolish man, and nobody takes you seriously. You got kicked to the curb. Nobody fucking wants you. Nobody wants you. Nobody takes you seriously, and nobody wants you near the levers of power. And rightfully so. Not even in a place like California. And like I said before, California needs a change of leadership. No question about it. And this video is not meant to defend Gavin Newsom, or to defend the system in California, or to defend Gavin Newsom, or to defend anyone for that matter. What this video is basically to shit on and ridicule Larry Elder and the fucking neocons that I can't stand. And the Bush-style assholes, even the Trump-style assholes. So you got these people. No, he's a moron, and nobody takes him seriously. I don't take him seriously. This is the guy that said that, Bush was right to go to war in Iraq, even though the Iraq War was a complete and utter disaster, one of the worst war crimes ever committed by an American administration in American history. It was one of the worst war crimes that the world has ever seen. Torture, war crimes, invasion, lies about WMDs that didn't exist. Larry Elder was thinking that Saddam Hussein was going to launch an attack on the U.S. worse than 9/11, even though Saddam had nothing to do with fucking 9/11. The secular leader of Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. Not one stretch of the imagination. bitched at Obama, and bitched at anyone who was slightly more to the left than him, and always bitch. And his idea was Republicans good no matter what, Democrats bad no matter what. The test of that. When Obama was making foreign policy faults, Larry Elder would bitch about that all day. But when Bush did the same thing, or when Republicans did the same thing, Larry Elder made excuses for them. So Larry Elder is team Republican no matter what. He is a Republican ass kisser no matter what. So that's why. That's one of the main reasons why Larry Elder lost. What are some of the other reasons? Just how he is on foreign policy. Basically on foreign policy. Foreign policy. Bitching at Colin Kaepernick for exercising his First Amendment right to kneel during the national anthem, even though basically what him and his team are doing is they're protesting against police brutality, which is disproportionately affecting so many people nationwide. And yes, that is still a problem in the United States of America. I'm sorry about that. You can call me a leftist or whatever you want to call me, but that is the truth. That is, in fact, the truth. So, yes, it brings me joy to see neocon assholes like Larry Elder get bitch slapped. And you know that you are bad when you lose to Gavin Newsom. When you lose to Gavin Newsom is not a good leader. He's not a good guy. Like, think about it. Like, yes, California is obscenely high as far as cost of living goes. There's so many things wrong with how things are going in California. Many of my friends on this website said the same thing. I understand that. But I think voters in California really think, is Larry Elder really an alternative? No. Who is an alternative to California's problems? A moderate liberal, like a moderate style liberal. You need someone like a moderate liberal, like basically what you need is you basically need like a moderate liberal who's not like all for hiking taxes and everything else. Or you need a moderate conservative like Charlie Baker in my state, Massachusetts, or Chris Sununu in New Hampshire, or Phil Scott, or someone like that. That's who you need. You need someone like that in the office. You need someone like that, or you need like Larry Hogan of Maryland, or just someone like that. That's who you need. So like if you want someone to cut taxes or provide more affordable housing and stuff like that, you need either a moderate liberal or a moderate conservative. You need like a Charlie Baker style figure or a Chris Sununu style figure. That's really someone who you need. You don't need someone like Larry Elder, because Larry Elder is not the solution to your problems. What would Larry Elder do? Larry Elder does not believe in cutting taxes. He doesn't give a shit about anyone but himself. Larry Elder and fucking neocon assholes like him, like Marco Rubio, like Ted Cruz, and all these other neocon fucking frauds. That's what they are. They're a bunch of fucking frauds. That's what they do. Who do they care about? Cutting taxes for the rich. Cutting taxes, so that way the rich get richer, the rich have to pay less taxes. That's basically what people like Larry Elder do. They're not going to cut taxes for the for the average person. They're just going to cut taxes for like the top 1% of the top 5%. That's what Larry Elder, that's what dumbasses like him believe. You know, hardcore capitalist neocon assholes like Larry Elder, that's what they believe in. So no, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious to see Larry Elder get bitch slapped. And no, this isn't necessarily a celebration, but because if you got rid of Gavin Newsom, but you also got rid of Larry Elder, and you got like an entire change of leadership, or like a better change of leadership, we can celebrate. This is more of just a, ha-ha, Larry Elder, let's ridicule this asshole, let's ridicule this motherfucker all day long. Like let's do that. And let's say, ha-ha, this is hilarious. Like, ha-ha, this is hilarious. And by the way, I know that there are going to be a bunch of different neocon assholes that are going to come in my comments. I know there'll probably be a few. And if you want to spam, you want to be a dickwad, you can do that all you want. But you can do that all you want. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And if you don't like the fact that I'm criticizing your martyr Larry Elder or your fellow neocons, you can go fuck yourself. Kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't care. But as I've always said before, if you just like Larry Elder or you like Republicans, I have no beef with you. I will never ridicule you. I will not berate you simply just because you are more Republican or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I don't make fun of I don't just make fun of Republicans. I don't just make fun of the right. I make fun of people who make asses of themselves, who make complete and utter asses of themselves, like Larry Elder, for example. You know, the same guy that said, oh yeah, Cuba was better off with Batista than Fidel Castro. Okay, people can criticize Fidel Castro all day long, but people like Larry Elder, what do they do? What do people like them do? What do fucking morons like him or Ben Shapiro do? They bitch about left-wing leaders all day long, but when it's right-wing leaders, oh no, they say nothing about it. The right wing is great no matter what, the left is bad no matter what. That's what it is. Instead of criticizing all of them, that's what people like Larry Elder do or Ben Shapiro do. That's what they do. That they suck off their own side. Because their side can do no wrong. It's a fucking team. It's team right wing. Larry Elder's team Republican. Team right wing. That's what he is. It's like that's what he is. What does Larry Elder do? Oh yeah, by the way, Dave Rubin, aka fucking Rave Dubin, Mr. fucking right-wing grifter himself. You're going to have Larry Elder on your next episode? You're going to have him on your next show and bitch about the left a little more? You're going to do that some more? I bet Larry Elder will be the next guest star on Rave Dubin's show, which I can't wait to see. Because, by the way, Rave Dubin, a.k.a. Dave Rubin, is another fucking right-wing grifter. He used to be liberal, but then he was libertarian-ish, and now what is he now? Now he's a conservative and a right-winger. He used to be an atheist, and now he claims to want religion and everything else. Now he claims to be all for religion. Society needs religion. That's what we need. And yeah, Larry Elder has been on Rave Dubin's show a bunch of times. I don't give a fuck who Rave Dubin has on his show, but Dave Rubin is a moron and he makes an ass of himself. He embarrasses himself on a daily basis. He knows nothing. Larry Elder knows nothing. These neocon assholes, they know nothing. The Bushes know nothing. They're a bunch of morons. It's people like them as to why our country is so fucked up. It's people like him. It's people like the Bushes. It's people like the neocons. It's people like Larry Elder. So Larry Elder is not the solution to California's problems. And this recall vote proved that. That as bad as Gavin Newsom is in the current system and how it is right now, this is proof that this guy, Larry Elder, this neocon fanatic, is no solution to California's problems. He's no solution to the U.S.'s problems. He is part of the problem. Larry Elder's part of the problem. Establishment frauds like him are part of the problem. That's what it is, a bunch of morons. He's part of the problem. He's not the solution. So I know there were some people that were hoping that they would get someone different than Gavin Newsom, which, by the way, I clarified in one of my most recent videos. I understand that. But I think this is proof right here that Larry Elder is not the solution to California's problems. Nobody wants Larry Elder near the levers of power, and then Larry Elder was saying he wasn't sure if he was going to run for governor in 2022. Really? You know what? I almost dare Larry Elder. Why Larry Elder may not run for governor in 2022. You know what? I almost hope Larry Elder runs for governor in 2022 just so he can get his ass destroyed again. Okay? I was laughing my ass off when I heard that Larry Elder got absolutely destroyed in this recall vote, in this recall election. And if he gets destroyed again next year when he runs for governor, if he does run for governor, I'm going to laugh 3 times as hard. And then the more he tries, I'm going to laugh even harder every single time. So no, it's not necessarily a victory or a win, but I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, this is some bad thing. Oh, Larry Elder didn't get in or whatever. Like, no, in a way it's good, but then in a way it's not. So I have mixed opinions about it. However, I am laughing my ass off about how ridiculous of a human being Larry Elder is. Larry Elder is not a serious person. He knows nothing about politics, knows nothing about political definitions or terminology. He knows nothing about how the real world works. He lives in his own world. He lives in his own neocon Republican bubble, and he lives in his own world, and he does not know how the system works. He doesn't know how anything works. He knows nothing. Larry Elder knows nothing. Larry Elder needs to stick to doing what he does best. Being a fraudulent, idiotic radio host just like the rest of them. All these fucking morons, neocons like Glenn Beck, Ben Shapiro, Dave Rubin, all these other fucking retards. It's like, okay, good. Go stick to what you're doing, Larry Elder. Maybe the 700 Club with Pat Robertson will have an opening for you. Okay? So continue doing what you do best. Continue doing what you do best. Go continue with your Larry Elder show. Continue doing what you do. But stay away from politics, because nobody wants you in politics or anywhere near the levers of power. Nobody takes you seriously, and this election proved it. And this election, this recall vote, proved it. Nobody wants you. You got kicked to the curb. You got ridiculed, and I'm here laughing about it. And I'm enjoying it. Fuck off. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all for listening. I hope you all enjoyed that. And yeah, the time has come to mock more neocons, because I can't stand neocons. I can't stand these people. I can't stand most political figures in this day and age. But I especially have a special disdain for neocon assholes like this. I have a special disdain for neocons, just like I have a disdain for neoliberals. But neocons especially, because neocons keep the military-industrial complex going. They keep all this bullshit going because they are the status quo. Larry Elder's the status quo. He would not be the solution to California's problems. He is the status quo. He would continue the problems, and that's why he fucking lost. Fuck off, Larry Elder. Good riddance. You will not be missed. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'll be back with more videos and a whole bunch of other stuff in the works. Stay tuned for more videos on the way. This is Zach the Celtics guy saying thank you for watching. I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I wish the people of California the best of luck, particularly my friends from California. Hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you all in the next video. This is Zach the Celtics guy saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Peace, have a nice day or night, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now. Have a good day.